I was doing two things at once, decorating this little tiny tree and figuring out how to cut these stars because I have a project with my little people that I want to do. And then I thought, oh, maybe you would like to see how to cut these stars. I wanted this tree to look really homespun, really, I don't know, just vintage or like something that I just came up with at home. And it does, doesn't it? Let me show you how to cut these stars, y'all. They're so easy. So you can cut these from wrapping paper, construction paper, copy paper, book paper, book pages. That's what I'm using. Let me show you how. All you do, obviously, is tear a page out of your book that you tear from, and you will have to have your paper square. So if you use scrapbook paper or whatever paper you use, you will need to fold it square. It's easy to fold the book pages square because you can just line up the print. But I just do it like this, and this works perfectly because I wanted small stars. So I'm just going to cut along here and cut along here and get it square. So once you have it cut square like this, obviously keep it folded. So the fold lines are what is most important on this. Let me move this. This will show up better, maybe. Okay, so it's folded in half. Now, take the point and bring the point down to the fold. Now it looks like this. See that? Okay. Lift this back up, and now you're going to use that fold line right there as a guide. So take the point and bring it over and lay it on that line right there that you just made and press it down. Then take this point and we're going to make a fold and lay the edge right against the edge of the other one. Crease that real well. So let me show you. Okay, to start with, I folded this down. I lifted it back up. Now I folded this over on that line. I'm going to fold it over again so these lines match up. Now take this one and fold it under. See? And I'm going to lay it on my book so that I can get a nice crease. So everything has good sharp creases. Let's do this one more time. So we started with square paper, we folded it in half. We brought this point down to this fold, lifted this back up so we can use this line. Then we folded this over onto that line. Then we folded it over again so that these are the same. Then we folded this under so that all three of these are the same. Now you kind of have a little triangle sandwich. What I did, I just held the tip with my thumb and I cut just like this because I wanted a little teeny tiny star. So you cut the tip off of all those folds. Now watch. Isn't this so cool? Watch, watch, watch. Look. And there you have a perfect 5-point star. Oh my goodness, y'all. That is so fun. It's almost like magic. Doesn't that just make you so happy to do things like that? It does me. And especially when I know that I've got little people that are going to love it too. I will tell you one thing. The angle that you cut, you know, like I held the tip and I just cut right because I wanted a little tiny star. I cut the size just beyond my thumb. But depending on the angle of your cut, and you may need to practice, I did, will determine the shape of your star. So like when I did this one, it wasn't, my cut wasn't as deep. See, the angle of my cut was more slanted. So if you want a more pointed star, you go more up like this. If you want a fatter star, you go at an angle like this. This one, I went at a really sharp angle. This one, my angle was laying down more flat. See? So practice to get the shape you want. That's what I did. And then because I wanted little teeny tiny ones, I practiced to make sure that if I just held the tip with my thumb and cut right above that, it would be little teeny tiny like this. Isn't this fun? So if you're wanting something that you can use on your garlands or your mantle or a little tiny tree or just a project with your littles, this will be fun. My littles are going to love it. I already know. And they will color it with markers, all different shapes and colors. And they can put it on their little tree in their room if they want to. Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for all your sweet comments. And thanks for sharing this out. I just love it. So let me get finished here and I'll be back in the next video. Go do something creative. Create your story. Change your life.